about positive that his dump trailer come with 2 of these big ramps. And these ramps are heavy. I want to say these things weigh about 75 pounds each. They're pretty heavy duty. But see, the spacing is what makes it where the mower, you know, see the spacing right there between those makes it where, I tell you what you could do. You know what you could do? You could get a, man, you could get a piece of anything, man. For those mowers, look, and this right here is a picket from for a fence. It's one of them, and except this one's 8 foot long, but that's not a big deal. You can cut that. But he could probably, I mean, it ain't got to be nothing permanent, man, dude. Shane, you could do it really easy, man. So look, now you could use a wider piece of wood than that if you wanted to. You know, you could put I think a 5/4 decking for that they use on deck floors would be pretty good. You could use that piece of wood. You're just trying to get a smooth surface, and the less bulky it is, the better. Say you used a 5/4 is what I call them. I don't know what the proper term is for them, but back in the day when I used to build decks, we called them 5/4 floorboards. This is what, when I was building decks, this is all we used for the deck floor. We didn't use 2x6s, and for the rail cabinet. So why can't you do that, man? So do that, right? Shane, you with me? So you do that. You have to go spend money on, get about 3, well, you'll need about 6 U-bolts. Something like one of these that'll go around these things, right? You could bring it up from the bottom, the U-bolt. Picture that, Shane. The U-bolt coming up just like this, and going around this. So it's got to be a big one, going around this, and drill your 2 holes in here, and put your little metal plate there, and put the nut on, and put the nut on, and then pull it tight. You do that 3 times on this thing. Now you'd have to take a measurement, but I'd say 2 inches or so. They sell them at Tractor Supply, man. With one about that big around, and then about 4 or 5 inches long, dude. And then you just go down through there, put your 3 of them on each one, dude. I bet you those things right there, dude, are less than $5 each. You probably get 3 for 10 or something like that. But they got to be the big ones, so you had to go over to the section where they got the bigger ones. They ain't got to be real heavy duty, just, you know, just fat enough to where you can get a good, you know, a good bite. You put 3 of them. I put one right along in here, one right along here, and one right along the bottom. So you figure $10, $20 for 6 of them, maybe $30. And then you buy a piece of the 5/4 decking. 2 pieces of this, 8 foot. I don't know, man, $6 or $7 each, something like that. Ain't got to be premium or nothing. Just, yeah. And see, Of course, you know, you would cut this off. I mean, this ramps are probably 6 foot, and that board's 8 foot. So of course you would cut it off, and you'd want to put you something, you know. But dude, I think that would work, man. Cut this sucker off about right here, you know, and then when you hook it to the ramp, when you hook it to the back of the dump trailer, you're using the factory stuff, man. You're using everything that you know, you're just putting something over it, man. So that's my idea, man. And you know, I don't know if that's feasible for you. I personally don't like wrangling with these big ramps. I'm just saying, because they're heavy as hell. I built this thing for mine, see, and I put hinges on it, so I can drive mowers. This right here slides off of there. Then you know, and I put hinges on it and welded hinges to the trailer, and I built this myself. Now, so that's what I did when I was in the same spot you're in, Shane. I didn't have the money for another trailer, but I had 2 mowers, you know, and that right there, being able to get both my mowers onto this trailer, enabled me to buy my red tandem trailer a lot faster, you know. So anyway, that's just some food for thought, man. And I hope you see what I'm saying. If that makes any sense to you, that's something that you could do yourself in one afternoon, man. Anyway, it's Ray, and good luck, man.